Irrespective of age, a lot of us like junk food. But binging on junk food is a rite of passage of childhood, I feel. I used to binge on potato chips when I used to get back home from school. What was your favorite junk food? Irrespective of the era and age, junk foods have become a part of our eating habits unless either of our parents forbade us to have it in our childhood, or we are pretty health conscious now as an adult and eat only healthy food to maintain our health and our physique or figure in toto. I never had a sweet tooth as a child too, but now somehow I have started to like some of things which are sweet, either junk or fruits. This conversation is not going to be about me though. Welcome to the 8th episode of Carehood. For the love of things spicy, I could never understand why people are crazy after sweets, any kind. It makes me run away from it and run towards water to wash my tongue if I have had something sweet. I have seen more people who are entirely opposite of what I am when it comes to eating sweets. Hope I have not made you crave to eat something sweet with my sweet stock. We all have a lot to binge on throughout our lives, if not just junk food. Eating is all for survival, and once you have reached the stage when you've all done surviving, what do you do then? I am Hema, and you have arrived at the Hema Logic. With all the cosmetic surgeries and enhancements some do, it is to remain much as possible in prime years, even looks wise, if not to remain healthy. If even looks could make us stay in our prime years forever, then there would have been no effective tool to deceive time. With passing time, our bodies also tend to grow until a certain age, and then it starts the downward hill. With such changes comes change in appetite. With ailments comes medication, more for the elderly, and with medication comes side effects and the change in appetite. Some elderly have decreased appetite and some have increased only for junk food. Some elderly would have memory issues and would have forgotten that they would have eaten and then would want to eat again in a very short period of time. For those elderly who are comparatively healthier than the others, their second child would have crossed the threshold of their lives where junk food begins to matter the same way that it did in their childhood. I have read something about our diminished taste buds or diminishing taste buds. The post said that 50% of our taste buds die after we have reached 50 years of age. Then, with the elderly, the percentage would have been much more. We need all the proper seasonings, salty, sweet, sour, spicy flavors lingering in our minds through our tongues. And when we start to feel bitter more than any other taste, our day seems to get bitter. Imagine that, and imagine being in old age. I feel that one of the reasons when some of our parents may crave for all the junk food more than normal healthy food, where they would want to feel that power to taste the things in life which they know are a part of the past, which made them feel and live in the world. Plus all the changes the body is working hard to sustain, plus the mind hiding inside the body to not let go of things which made life a little easier than it seems now. We are taught now and again not to complain, but only someone who's undergoing reversed changes in their bodies can understand what it feels like to holding hard not to complain. We are all taught to concentrate on the future of ours, future of the nation, future of humanity, etc., etc. Well, the future of life on this earth is old age. When our parents in their autumn years begin to crave or binge on junk food, don't be surprised that you may get to hear unpleasant things if you stop them to eat junk food or affect their health negatively if you let them eat it, though your image will be right in their eyes. This is a crossroads and the crosshairs kind of situation. How much ever we build ourselves or nature or thoughts, the ultimate future is waiting for us if we are fortunate enough to live that long, and that fortune will be waiting with a garland in its hand saying, "We haven't surpassed the circle of life, and here lies our balance in the old age." It is not at all that dreadful when we start to understand the future we see in front of our eyes, that is, our parents in their twilight years. When we begin to understand them, we will be at much ease in our future, building our future. That is the responsibility of us again in Carehood and as adults from a different generation. That knowledge will in turn take us towards that wisdom we need. The stage of Carehood teaches us a lot of things as adults, and that wisdom will take us a long way ahead. I will be back to talk more on Carehood. Take care until then. See you soon.